All right, so Kevin J. Johnston, who's running for mayor of Calgary, um, great friend of mine, he's come out with a video which I want to share with you guys. I haven't seen it. Remember, I don't see any videos that I review with you guys because that won't make it. You can tell. Have you ever watched any of those videos where people like to watch another video and they've already seen it and then they want to review it? You can tell they've already seen it and the video is just not that good anymore. So I've not seen this, but let's see. Apparently, Mr. Andrew, put this up, please, and thank you. Yeah, so he's saying that there's a stalker. The video is titled "Help Me, Help." I'm asking for your help to expose someone who stalks women in Edmonton. Let's see what this is about. I haven't seen this video yet. Hit the like button because Kevin's videos are always very good. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and share this video. Let's see if we can find the stalker here. This might very well be somebody politically motivated. There's probably somebody who hates the views of Kevin or one of his friends. I know Kevin is very popular with the ladies down there in Alberta, so I've heard, and maybe someone's harassing them. So let's see what's going on. This is bound to be a good one. So let's see now.
Here, I wish this was a bit of a happier video, but it can't be. It's not going to be because the subject matter is disturbing at best, and regrettably, we're not getting the cooperation of the Edmonton police. But that's the time that we live in. There is somebody who is stalking women, specifically women who have conservative views on Facebook. Now, because
I knew it. I knew that's what it was going to be. One of conservative women being harassed by some dude because of their political views. By the way, I myself, but anyway, I'm not going to get into. I'm not going to give the satisfaction. Let's continue.
Instagram is owned by Facebook. If I was to divulge any information about who this is, who this Antifa stalker and creep is, they would shut my account down. However, I'm not the kind of guy that can sit idle and allow bad people who hurt others to go unscathed. At least if we know who this person is collectively as a province, Alberta, we can begin to shut this guy down. I need all of you who are watching this to go to my Gab account. It's gab.com/Kevin J. Johnston. Now, currently it is.
I think we should go there. Let's do this. Gab.ai/Kevin. I don't have a Gab account, so this might not work out for me, but let's see. And I should probably get one, but I don't, I heard Gab is just like Twitter, and I never liked Twitter. I thought Twitter was overrated, not just because of what they are like, but just the format of Twitter. And it does look like Twitter. So, but anyway, what are we doing on your Gab account, Kevin?
Hey, Johnston here.
This is the thing I hate about Instagram. When you try to, it doesn't stay on the position that you're at.
If we know who this person is collectively as a province, Alberta, we can begin to shut this guy down.
Okay.
I need all of you who are watching this to go to my Gab account. Okay, it's gab.
Oh, fuck Instagram. Sorry for the bad word. I hate Instagram. It's like you can't go on another page without this thing going back to the beginning.
To go to my Gab account.
Whatever.
It's gab.com/Kevin J. Johnston. Now, currently it is 11:40 a.m. Toronto time, which makes it 9:40 a.m. Calgary time.
And it's 12:38 as of now.
An idea. So what's today's date? Today is May 13th. All right. So May 13th at 11:40 a.m. Toronto time on my Gab account, you'll see the post. Right. So you can just judge the amount of time it takes. The individual has a beard, glasses, bald head.
Wait. Let's rewind here. So he's okay. Now I see what he's trying to do. He's gonna, because he can't talk about the guy who's stalking, but we can. So let me
beard, glasses,
let me
bald
rewind
head.
here.
So May 13th at 11:40
Okay, May 13th at 11:40
a.m. Toronto time on my Gab account. You'll see the post.
Okay.
Right, so you can just judge the amount of time it takes. The individual has a beard, glasses, bald head, and the information that I put on there is exactly what you all need to know.
Okay. So 11:40 a.m. Let's do this here. I know where to go back to. Okay. This is the guy. This is the brother here, Lance. And now, let me say this, that Arana Nation doesn't know what's going on. Everybody's innocent until proven guilty. This is between this guy and Kevin. I don't want to cast aspersions when I don't know what's going on. And I have to say this stuff because, you know, me and YouTube are not really on the best page at all either. But you know, I'm gonna trust. I trust what Kevin does, because Kevin's a friend of mine. So I don't know this guy, and he does kind of look like an Antifa guy, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna support Kevin over this guy. I mean, this guy, look at me. I mean, anyway. So let's see what it says. This is Lance Anderson Croft. He is stalking women in Edmonton and Alberta. He has been stalking women in the Edmonton area who have conservative opinions on Facebook. He follows women home. Damn. He harasses women at work and contacts their employers to get them fired. He harasses children of women who have conservative. What the hell? Is this true, Kevin? Man, what the? Man. He harasses the children of women. Come on. The children? I need to see proof of that. I mean, you know, I gotta talk. I gotta talk to Kevin about this. I don't know what happened, but okay. Um, he is a high-ranking member of the domestic terror group Antifa. If this man is following you, call 911 immediately and seek refuge indoors. This is not a joke. This man is dangerous. He has no fewer than 9 Facebook accounts. Block them all. I say don't call 911. Listen, the police, if the police aren't helping with him, didn't Kevin just say in the beginning of that video that the Edmonton police aren't helping? So no, don't call 911. Whoop his ass. That's what I say. But again, I don't know this guy. I don't know what's going on. He's innocent until proven guilty. Let's see some of the comments. Oh, I can't. I'd have to sign up. You know? Okay, let's continue with the video here now.
Go to Gab.
Oh, it saved my spot this time.
Gab.com/Kevin J. Johnston. Follow me there. Gab is amazing. Twitter is a brutal left-wing cesspool of anger. That's why I'm not trying to create any more accounts. I'm done. On Gab, you'll see who this person is. I'd like to ask all of you who have alternate media, don't put them here on Instagram because they'll ban you. Don't put them on Facebook because they'll ban you. Don't put them on YouTube because they'll ban you. For some reason, stalkers like this, Antifa guys and girls, they always get precedent. They can say whatever they want. They can hurt whoever they want. They can threaten whoever they want, and they get to keep their accounts. When we expose them, we don't get to keep our accounts. So put it on to, I'm on the following platforms, just for the record here. Gab, Parler, IDW.community, Gorf, excuse me, Gorf.social, MeWe, Locals.com, and Minds, MINDS.com. I've put this guy's face and information on all of those platforms because they are alternative platforms. Also on Telegram, t.me/Kevin J. Johnston. Please subscribe there because I back up all of my videos and all of my stuff goes to that platform. It's actually pretty convenient. So I'm not cracking jokes here. You know, I'm not anything here. I am deeply concerned that this particular individual is allowed to do this. And to recap, you go to my Gab page or any of my social media I've just listed. He's there. Share the information on all of your alternative media. I mean, email it if you have to. If you live in Edmonton and you're a woman and you have conservative views on Facebook, this guy's going to come for you. Get to know his face. He has 9 or more Facebook accounts that we were able to get our hands on. I've blocked all of them just to keep this psychopath away from everybody. but I do need you to know how deeply concerned I am for your safety, ladies, in Edmonton. Gab.com/Kevin J. Johnston. Spread the word about this guy. Can't miss him. Glasses, beard, bald head, nasty disposition, and I've given you all the information that you need to know. That's it for now. We're going to be live again at 7 p.m. Calgary time, 9 p.m. Toronto time. We're having a great deal of success with Rumble. Rumble.com/Kevin J. Johnston. Twitch, we're not wasting our time anymore with Twitch. In fact, they're getting sued for shutting me down in the middle of a mayoral campaign because domestic terrorists asked them to. That's not a good scene for them. I
warned people, when Twitch was getting popular. Isn't Twitch run by the Chinese, by the Chi-Coms, as InfoWars calls them? Let me see here. Isn't Twitch a Chinese thing? Why would anybody don't make an account with no. I'm speaking about something else. Sorry. Twitch is something else. Twitch is the video game service. Never mind. I was referring to what's that called? What's that thing called? I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Twitch is something else. It's not run by the Chi-Com. It's run by Amazon, which, I mean, it's probably run by the Chi-Coms, but whatever. That's a story for a different time. Anyway, let's continue here.
Watch us live on Odyssey, on rumble.com/Kevin J. Johnston, trovo.live/Kevin J. Johnston, and dlive.tv/Kevin J. Johnston. And Colin Pennard, your comment, Ontario people are coming west. I highly recommend you get the hell out of Ontario.
Colin Pennard, that's my man right there. Colin. And Colin, he's also a viewer of Arana Nation too. He's probably watching right now. I love you, Colin. You're my man. I'll see you this weekend, hopefully, God willing. Let's continue. And that's inside information. I'm not going to get into that. Why I said that. Colin's my man, though. Colin Pennard, that's my guy right there. Great guy. If you're ever in any trouble in Toronto, you need a good attorney, Colin. I don't want to give out any more details than that because, it's private information, but you all have Google, you all have DuckDuckGo, y'all can look him up. You ever in any problems or anything like that, he's the guy you want to turn to. Great guy. That's my man.
This pipeline that Michigan is shut down. That's deliberate. That is deliberate. I mean, you guys in Ontario, Southern Ontario especially, you're going to be paying between double and triple what you normally would pay to heat your homes. It's time to go. Get over here to Alberta. Come to Calgary. Hang out with me. Calgary's a beautiful place. Or Derek, or Logan.
Hello.
Alberta and Calgary it's a beautiful place. People here are just amazing.
Yeah, I was sitting outside there in the backyard and someone ran by and like, oh, good morning. I'm like, oh, hey.
Yeah, everywhere we go, it's good morning. And, even our haters are far less rude and far less crass and vulgar than they are in Toronto. Like with the exception of Antifa, who are now taking their clothes off and showing me stuff I don't want to see. Everybody here is phenomenal. Get out of Ontario.
Why would you do something like that? Like, I've noticed that especially feminists, they like to do that. Like, I remember one time, Putin, I believe, Vladimir Putin, president of Russia, feminists wanted to protest them. They do this to Marine Le Pen too, and they take off their shirts and they expose their breasts. And I remember Vladimir Putin, he actually clapped. It's almost like as if it comes to a point where you kind of want to offend feminists so that you can. I'm just kidding there. But why do people think that showing off your naked body is gonna hurt? Is that supposed to hurt me? I mean, that's just gonna hurt you. That just makes you look disgusting. I mean, first of all, if you're a guy and you don't have the equipment and you start doing things like that, you're not gonna want to show your face in that particular community ever. I'm just gonna say that right now. I mean, ladies can probably get away with that, but men, if you don't have the equipment and you have a small member and you start exposing yourself just because you're angry, in the heat of rage, and you lose sight of all of your senses, and then the next day you wake up like, oh my gosh, I don't have the equipment to be doing this stuff, and now it's all over the internet. You're finished. Because no girl is gonna want to be with somebody when everybody knows he's got a small member. Let's continue with Kevin.
That's the message here. And there's a lot of reasons why. And I will be covering the top 10 reasons to get.
I mean, if the girl knows you have a small member and you know you have a small member, that's between you and her. There are plenty of girls who will stay, it's between you and her. And, some girls prefer a small member because it doesn't hurt as much. And we're getting a bit vulgar, but I'm just, y'all are adults. Yeah, this is, whatever. But if everybody knows, if the whole society knows that you have a small member, the woman is self-conscious too. And, everybody, there's this stereotype, small member is looked down upon in society. So when everybody knows you've got one, no girl is going to want to be around you because, they're going to be like, is this the best you can do? Because so it rubs off on everybody around you. So don't do things like that. Even if you don't think you have a small member, someone else might. And it's not that hard to convince people that you do. So don't do things like that, especially if you're a guy. Don't do that. You're not hurting anybody except potentially yourself. Don't expose your naked body just because you're angry. Don't do that. It won't work out for you. I mean, you may get away with it once or twice, but especially if you're a man, you're going to get yourself into trouble.
Ontario in a show sometime in the next 3 weeks. You're
top 10.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do
a top 10.
We're gonna do a top 10.
Oh boy.
Top 10 reasons to get out of Ontario. That show is coming, everybody.
I ain't going nowhere.
You're gonna like.
I've told you guys, I'm not going anywhere. I look. If I leave, they just follow you. Even in Alberta, the fact that, I mean, there's a number of reasons why Jason Kenney's probably not going to win the next election. And I'm an independent, but he's handled this virus very badly. He's pissed off a lot of people in Alberta. And so Rachel has managed to sneak up the middle. But for that to happen means that a good amount of leftists are following you guys to Alberta. So, I mean, I'm not going to just keep moving all over the world like this because y'all just go follow me. Look at California. The leftists tore up California. And now that they can't live in their own filth, they can't live in the mess that they made. Now they're going to move to Texas and tear that up too. And once they finish tearing up Texas, they're going to move to Florida, Georgia. I mean, so I'm not moving. I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to stand my ground like a Canadian goose, and I'm going to fight you people to death. You have to kill me to stop me. I mean, I'm not moving. And I can move. I could move to Florida. I have dual citizenship. I ain't going nowhere. I may get a summer home. I may get a winter home there. That I might do. Get a break from you Canucks every now and then. But I ain't moving permanently. I'll tell you that right now. Ontario is going to be where I die. I mean, my bones are going to be buried. So I'll tell you, they just end up following. I have no problem if you want to move Kevin. I understand he's moving. He wants to run for mayor of Calgary, and I respect that because I don't know if he would be able to run for mayor of Mississauga and win. I don't know if that's possible, but Calgary, he's got a chance. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe the hate is too deep. Maybe they think Kevin's too whatever, but I think Calgary would benefit from Kevin being mayor of that town. I really do. Elect people who can sympathize and emphasize and who can understand ordinary people, because Kevin is not some rich guy running around in limousines and stuff. I mean, Kevin is a stomped down guy. I mean, I know him. So anyway, let's go. And all you white folk out there trying to liberal white splain to me about how I shouldn't vote for Kevin. You white splainer, liberal white splainers, how you can't vote for Kevin. He's racist, and you as a black boy should know better. I get you people's comments every day. If I could knock y'all's ass out, I would. Don't liberal white splain to me. I don't want your liberal white splaining, go liberal white splain to someone else. I'm supporting Kev. He's a friend of mine, been a friend of mine for years. Listen. You think I'm gonna listen to some stranger, some liberal white splainer like you over somebody I've known for 5 years? Go to hell. Liberal white splainers, man. They're always trying to white splain, liberal white splain to any black boy they can. If they're not trying to use the anger of black people for their own benefit, they want to try and white splain to us. And I'm not saying white is a thing against white people. I'm saying liberal whites. White splain, I'm referring to liberal white splainers. When they're not trying to use the anger and the pain of minorities for their own benefit, they want to white splain to us, which is contemptible.
But if you've got the means, come to Calgary. Get away from Toronto. It's going down hard. That's it for now, everybody. I love you all. See you soon.
Yeah.
Hey, Johnston here.
All right. So that's that video there. If there is a stalker stalking women of Calgary, stop it. Get a life. And I've had this happen to me before, where you'll get people who manage to get a hold of my phone number and things like that. I mean, that has to be the sign of somebody who is not well. Don't waste your time on people who you don't like. If you don't like me, don't waste your time on me, because it doesn't offend me. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't do anything. It's pathetic. And it's like, you've got cases where I've blocked hundreds of numbers of people who've tried to get a hold of me and, harass. It doesn't look good on your part. I mean, it doesn't, it shows that there's nothing really going on in your life. Like, now in this guy's case in Edmonton, if you're following women home who you don't agree with, why are you doing that? I mean, what is wrong with you mentally? I mean, what is wrong with you? What is there something wrong? There must be something very seriously wrong with you. I mean, if you have a girlfriend, which I assume you don't, I hope you don't for your sake, because if you did, and she hears that you're following women home, she's gonna bust you upside your head. Don't follow women home who you don't harass people. Don't be around people you don't like. It's time consuming. Don't you have anything else to do? Maybe it's because of this lockdown, I tell you, these lockdowns, man, all these people, they're bored, they've got no lives, they're losing their jobs. Women left them because they don't have any money. They don't know how to do a good hustle under the table. And so all they have going for them is harassing people and being around people they say they don't like. Then stop it. So, I mean, if it's the lockdown, well, then that's just another reason why it needs to be lifted. I mean, stop it, man. Stop it. I mean, don't hang around people who you don't like. Don't try to talk to people whom you don't like. And not just once. I mean, I can understand once or twice, pulling a prank or something. If you want to pull a prank on the great Arana Nation, that's fine. I don't mind. I mean, I got a prank earlier from, I'll give you her name now. I'll give you her email address. I got an email from, what's this name? I archived it because I knew I was going to, Wolf Mom on May 9th. WOLFE mom, MOM 35 at gmx.com. I mean, she says, your bum buddy Kevin Johnston won't win the mayor's seat. You're a fool for supporting him. You both deserve each other. Sue my effing ass. I mean, okay, that's one little thing. I haven't heard from her ever since. And I won't sue you, but I'll do the next best thing and dox you, which is fair game. You go send me a nonsense message like that. Well, I'm gonna dox you. I don't know if that's illegal. I'm gonna try. There you go. So you guys have that you guys have that email address. Do with it as you will. If you want to hunt down this person, you want to rape this for, I don't know, I mean, you kind of asked for it. This is the type of thing I do. I'm not just gonna, but I mean, that's just one person. That's just one thing, you just send me a little stupid message. Like, I don't care. You want to pull a prank on the great Commander in Chief. Fine. I understand sometimes, you're bored Friday night. You want to pull a little prank and, you might, send a few calls to Arana and I might fall for it or whatever. Okay, fine, I understand. But when you do it over and over, and that is sad. That is sad. That is just pathetic. That is, you have a bad life. That means that you have no friends. You don't have a girlfriend. You don't have even video games, which can occupy your time. You don't maybe have a vehicle, maybe take a drive somewhere, or go outside for a walk. I mean, maybe you live in an area where you're not allowed to go for walks. They might get arrested because of lockdown. But that means you have a sad life. And I've gotten messages like that from people where it's like day in and day out, not doing it for my sake, but for your sake. It's pathetic. I only imagine somebody in their basement smelling of Cheetos, just angry at the Arana Nation Commander in Chief. Every time I make a video, you're mad. I just spend my day just looking at Kevin J. Johnson's page or Arana Nation's page or whoever you don't like. Every time I just have to get this anger. I mean, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? That's how people like John Hinckley and all them fanboys out there end up killing people. You gotta stop this, man. Get some help. Anyway, I won't inflict myself on you any further. This is